Chapter 26, Doing versus Spewing, Part 2. You are a badass. Let's get her done, baby. So, here's some ways to take what you've learned in this book and seal the deal. Number 1, give your bad habits the heave-ho. Successful people have good habits. Unsuccessful people have losery habits. Because our habits are all the things that we do automatically without thinking, they help to define who we are. If you're in the habit of getting up and working out every morning, you're in shape. If you're in the habit of never doing what you say you're going to do, you're unreliable. If you're in the habit of getting messages 3 times a week, getting massages 3 times a week, you're really psyched. Pay attention to the areas of your life that you're not so thrilled about. Figure out what bad habits helped create them and trade those habits in for some good ones. Form the kind of habits that successful people have. Good time management habits, good decision-making habits, good thought habits, good health habits, good relationship habits, good work habits, etc. Think of what behaviors would make the biggest positive changes in your life. Maybe even the kind of changes you can hardly imagine coming true. And set about turning them into habits. How do you form a habit? Decide to. Make it part of your regular everyday activities. Make it a non-negotiable. As thoughtless as brushing your teeth or getting out of bed. Schedule it in. Work on uncovering your subconscious beliefs and rewriting your stories. And if it's something you've tried to change on your own, get some help. Hire a coach, a mentor, a personal trainer. Tell a friend to spray paint "I'm a lazy lard ass" on the side of your house if you don't reach your goal of going to the gym 5 days a week. Whatever you have to do, start developing successful habits if you want to become a successful person. Number 2, breathe amongst the people. Your superhero power, i.e. your connection to source energy, is available to you 24/7, not only when you're sitting cross-legged in your robe meditating. Once you get your brain used to shutting up and tuning into source energy, you can start doing it throughout your day. The whole point of everything you've learned in this book is to use it to improve your life, not to take a break, go off and read, and then head back to your life to live your life again and leave everything where you've learned back there on the couch where you are reading it. You want to carry all your stress-relieving, life-appreciating, joy-delivering, mood-lifting, source-connecting, butt-kicking benefits with you all day long. And the best way to do this is through your breath. When you're stuck in traffic, getting yelled at by your boss, feeling awkward at a party, strolling through the office, lying on the beach, trying to remember how to get to your sister's house, take a moment to breathe deeply, clear your mind, check in with your bod, become present in the moment, and connect with source energy. The more of a habit you make it throughout the day, the more you will see profound positive changes in your life, both emotionally and physically, and the more gracefully you will be able to deal with the next inconsiderate jerk who decides to yell into their cell phone while sitting next to you at the restaurant. Number 3, hang high. Hang out with people who are kicking ass and who feel like a giant loser if you're not kicking ass too. And who will make you feel like a giant loser if you're not kicking ass too. I obviously can't stress this enough. Who you surround yourself with greatly affects how you see your world and how high you set the bar for yourself. If you hang out with people who constantly whine about how tired, broke, and worried about the economy they are, you'll feel like a hero just for getting out of bed in the morning. Hang out with people who are living on purpose, who meet their challenges with a step-aside suckers attitude, who are dating super awesome people, make exactly the kind of money they want to be making and working toward it, and taking kinds of vacations they and you want to be taking. And you'll not only see what's possible for you too, but you'll have more incentive to follow suit. Number 4, set honest goals. Don't decide you're going to run 10 miles a day when you still consider walking to the pizza parlor around the corner a day's worth of exercise. Start with running half a mile a day and add more as you get stronger. Discipline is a muscle. You have to build it at your own pace. If you bite off more than you can chew at the start, chances are excellent you'll get discouraged and give up altogether. Set honest goals that are just outside your comfort zone and build from there. Number 5, read your manifesto. Write down your goals and your vision of your ideal life in the present tense and be as specific as possible. Where do you live? Who do you live with? What do you do for fun? Who are you surrounded by? How much money do you make? How do you make it? How do you give back to the world? What are you wearing? Etc. Make it so freaking awesome that you can't read it without weeping and wailing and putting it down to compose yourself every few sentences. Read it to yourself before you go to bed and when you wake up every single solidarity day. And I am so not kidding over here. Become obsessed with it. Think about how you're changing your life and who you're becoming, and be in the state of giddy expectation about it as often as possible. The more you focus on who you're becoming, and the more emotional you can get about it, the faster it will become it. Number 6, get out your credit card and pay for some help already. Getting some coaching, why you guys are here. Getting some coaching or mentoring is perhaps the fastest and best thing you can do, making a massive change in the shortest amount of time. I'm not, and I kind of am, just saying this because I'm a coach and I've watched my clients do the impossible. I'm also saying it because I've been coached within an inch of my life and know how ridiculous and know how radically it's changed my world. Think about it. Professional athletes work with coaches their entire careers. They don't decide all of a sudden, already I just made $8 million hitting a ball around this year. I think I'm pretty well set to do this on my own. They continue to get coaching so that they can stay at their peak level and keep growing. What makes you think you can do it by yourself, especially if you've spent the majority of your life basically proving you can't? Number 7, get your body in on it. Your mind will follow where your body leads. If you're in a bad mood and remember to stand up nice and tall and straight, your mood will automatically lift. And when you're in shape and have tons of energy, you feel like you can take over the world. If you're serious about getting your act together, stop being a lazy cow. Get the blood flowing. Eat food that excites you and nourishes you. Shakeology. And get your breathing deeper. Use your mind, body, and soul together and make this thing happen for yourself. Advanced body options. Okay, so this is totally weird and won't go over well, but I'm going to give it to you anyway because it works. If you really want to get yourself rock solid and determined and pumped up, pound your chest and punch your fist in the air while you repeat your affirmation at the same time. Yell things like, I am powerful and confident. The universe has my back and I'm going to kick ass. Or whatever your deal is in the affirmations department. Get your body engaged and anchor the words physically, and your affirmations will have far greater power. The mind and the body are way more powerful together than either one is alone. Number 8, use your secret weapons. Make a playlist of songs that gets you pumped. That's what I do. I just go walking at break now that I quit smoking. And I listen to Spotify with my music. I got this feeling inside my bones. Anyways, listen to motivational tapes. Surround yourself with pictures of people who think you're awesome. Wear clothes that make you feel sexy and smart. Dance, scream, pound your chest. Go for a run while listening to the theme from Rocky. Figure out what makes you feel like you could carry a horse over your head and do it as often as possible. You are going for gold here. You have to stay in the zone. And number 9, love yourself with the Kung Fu grip. And peeps, that was the end of chapter 26. Tomorrow, chapter 27, last chapter. It will be one reading because it's a little short one. See ya tomorrow.